Hello everybody, welcome to Soul Awareness. My name is Jane and I'm doing readings to give out some beautiful energetic message to anybody who is willing to sit and listen for a minute, take the time and just let it in. Just let it in, okay? We're in a scroll this really fast world, so this is not a scroll fast kind of channel. No, this is a channel that's begging you to sit and listen. Somewhere in your soul, somewhere in your mind, even your intellectual mind, there's something calling to you to listen. Well, some of you will think it's intellectual mind. Some of you will just think it's a gut feeling inside of yourself telling you, sit down and listen, there's something more. So here we go. Here's something more. At the beginning of this week, we were talking about building blocks, and you'll hear me laughing about this. And again, this week it's all about music, because I was humming Foolish Heart by Journey, or Steve Perry, and the green started coming out. Like, there's green in this turtle, the color green, right? Your heart is the heart chakra. So funny. They've been doing that all week. So yeah, and your first hand been part of the miracles that happen to me when I'm doing this. This is such a great gift to have, you guys. And I'm not the only one who can have it. That's the other part I need to tell you. You guys, when you tune in to guides and spirit and this kind of thing, you're going to start feeling your own connections, okay? So if you feel connections while I'm doing these readings, you know, go ahead and write that in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know. Is there something pulling at you, okay? Right away, after I pulled all the cards and finished humming, of course, green is really the color, and the earth tones coming back in, the building blocks. I was going, some of this makes sense for the heart, but some of it is about, like, money. And then there's, you know, green envy, the devil, you know, like envy, green with envy. And I realized that the building blocks are the green things that are in our lives. And you're going to say, even jealousy and envy? Absolutely. Everything's a lesson. Everything is wisdom, okay? You can't look at one without the other. I'm hearing you. There's foolish hearts, and there'll be foolish hearts for a long time. It also got me to use the deck that I used, the Light Seers deck, because it had a green back. So that was, when I started seeing green, I said, okay, we're going to use green. And then more green came out right here. Oh, look at the mess I made. Look at the mess. I think it's to put in as well that, you know, life is messy. Life is messy. I'm having coffee. Probably not the best thing when you're getting over things because, well, you know, water, clear liquid is probably the best, but I do love my coffee. And this one has strawberry chocolate in it. If you've been with me more than 5 minutes, you know that I make kind of my own variations of cafe cocoa, but they didn't have my chocolate or chocolate mint, so I took chocolate strawberry. It's really good. Alright, so the first card that came out is empathy. Like I said, we're going to be dealing with stuff that comes from the core of you, from the heart of you. Okay, we're going to talk about these things. We're going to look at them. To learning to stand in someone else's shoes, to see through their eyes, that's how peace begins. And that was spoken by an American president. We all come to the table of life with a different set of experiences and expectation that set the stage for responses to future events. Even if you have trodden a similar path, without ever walking in the shoes of another, it's impossible to truly know how that person feels. With this in mind, allow yourself to listen to others as they tell their story, and as you feel their experience as though their burdens are your own. Embracing the experiences of another enables you to see the world through their lens and cultivates an understanding of their actions. Allow your own experience of struggle to provide you with a springboard by which to understand and develop a sense of empathy for others. Okay? So I consider my footprints I am leaving on the hearts of those around me are the sacred words. Spending time outside its shell, the turtle becomes attuned to the earth that surrounds it. Like the turtle, you must venture beyond your shell and tune to the experience of others. We're talking about community this week, right? These are the other readings that I did this week. So if you're ever interested, just go to the channel and go check out the readings beforehand. You can just click on the icon that's right here underneath this video. There's a little round icon that's written Soul Awareness. Just click on that. It'll send you right to the home page, and you can probably find the videos just, you know, a couple behind this one, and it'll show you. I would suggest to listen to this one first, but, you know, up to you. There'll also be availability to watch other videos at the end of this one. I will post it up here. So, empathy, the first thing, is to get out of your shell. First of all, to see things from other people's perspective. I have found that this works the best with people that I can't stand. People that I don't know that I can't stand, if you know what I mean. Figures, let's call them figures. And then there's also people that you can't stand that you've had in your life, such as I've had, like, my father. Oh yeah, I couldn't stand him. Oh my God. Even now, I know, you know, we romanticize people sometimes after they've crossed over, they've transitioned, they've gone to another realm, to another place, as energy somewhere else. You know, just moved on. You think to yourself, well, if they were here, I'd do better, we'd get along. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I have a hard time with Aquariuses, and it's not very, I mean, I know it's not really conducive to Aquarius who's watching, but Aquarius usually don't like me. Probably because I'm a Pisces. I have no idea. I don't know. Do I send out a vibe? I may. But every time that I get really in a tangle with somebody, I realize that usually it's because they're Aquariuses, and I'm usually not wrong. Which is interesting in itself. Can I see their point of view? Absolutely. Do I agree with their point of view? Does it sway me? Not to take their sides, but to understand where they come from. Okay? I can even understand their way of thinking. I may not think the same way, I may not agree with their way of thinking, but I understand it. I can see it. And empathy is about understanding. It's not about drinking the Kool-Aid, as some people say. It's about understanding the ingredients and why others might want to. Okay? So you're just understanding. There's no judging. Well, maybe there's a little bit of judging. We're very hard to not judge, but it's not totally that. It's not about getting on a high horse. It's about walking around and seeing and feeling what's out there. And that is one of the greatest tools that you can have as a person out here in the world right now. Okay? And you can even, you know, feel a little something for it. I would just say don't let everything sway you. Don't let your power of just going, you know. It's like, oh, I see, not it's oh. Okay, their hurt became this way because of their hurt being. and you develop an understanding of people, and you can be a little more sympathetic. Most of the time with people who have a lot of problems, who are very aggressive or cause a lot of pain to others, I feel sorry for them because I can see where the pain resides that's causing more pain. I do the empathy part for me most of the time, not for them. I do not do it to excuse bad behavior. I do it to be a more understanding being on this planet. And right away I will tell you, sometimes I succeed and sometimes I do not. I've never made claims to be anything but human here. I stumble just like you. I learn new things just like you. Sometimes I get to eat E-A-T, humble pie, just like you. This is the way it is, right? I'm very aware of everything that makes me who I am. The great parts, the mediocre parts, the not so great parts. We all have them, okay? So, next card up, let's take a look. Be proud. I love this. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. The thing is with this, usually people would say, ooh, pride, one of the deadly sins. You know, of course it's one of the deadly sins. I don't think so. I think that we are more, well, people of morals. let's be, you know, people who will be more likely to bring themselves down than bring themselves up. I love the way that it's right in the middle and that the peacock feathers are all green. I love it that it's holding in the heart, in the center of yourself, to feel that energy of love. And I feel that being proud of yourself is loving yourself. It's taking care of yourself. And we need to do that. We need to develop a love language with ourselves. Okay? Like I said, sometimes we know we have those parts of us that's like, so that I'm not so great where it comes to that. And it's time for you to say, look, I'm doing a lot of good things. I try every day to do better. Okay? I try every day to be better. I try to understand better every day. Okay? So, we are so proud of you. The spirit world wants you to stop right now and listen. We want you to honor the hard work you've done and pat yourself on the back. Whether you've moved through a difficult or painful situation, achieved significant success at work, conquered a new skill, learned a language, beat your personal best in your favorite sport, or simply that you just let go of everything that was holding you back for your highest good. This card is letting you know how vital it is to honor and acknowledge yourself by feeling proud. Pause for a few minutes and hold this image. Enjoy the moment while you bask in your own pride, as you let the warmth of the feeling wash over you, and as you do, you feel the sense of achievement and smile for the whole world to see. Right now, it's all about celebrating your successes. Once again, be proud of how far you've come and how far you can go. I like that. Love that. Okay? So that's another tool that you can use. Your empathy, your understanding of others. Because by understanding others, remember, you have to understand yourself. You're not perfect. You're just struggling here every day, right? But you're working hard at everything you do. At working on your aspirations, on your passions, on your life, emotions, relationships, communities. You're working at it. Keep working at it. Okay. Next up, let's see. The present moment, 2911. This is definitely a master sort of thing. Okay? I'm going to say it's a master sort of thing. Why do you say sort of thing? What do you think? What are you talking about? This is how you build a life of your wants and needs. Okay? Being in the right now. Now, if I was doing this reading and I was thinking about all the other readings that I have to do, I wouldn't be in the right now. But right at this moment, I'm right here with you. I'm focused on all of these. By the way, there's green in here too. Look at all the green growing, surrounding you. It's so beautiful. You be in the right now. The precious present moment. And it is precious. When you can realize that right now is all that matters. Trust me, you're still going to accomplish lots. You're still going to do lots. Okay? Because you're going to build systems where you don't have to think about the future. Mine is a nice little to-do list. When I think of something, I write it down. And I write a little number beside it, and I write the month at the top. And when we change months, if I'm in between months, I go like, January, February, and then, I'll just keep going. I like that. And when I do a task, I just take a nice little highlighter that I got, cheap and expensive. I just highlight it like it's done. And then I can keep track of the things that I did. Sometimes it's a corner 3x3 that I'm, decluttering. Sometimes it's a flower that needs to be repotted, or a plant, I should say, that needs to be repotted. Sometimes it's just a personal project, a little painting or a little drawing that I want to do. Sometimes it's just printing something for a book that I'm building to give presentations. Sometimes it's a task that I hate doing, that I just, that it's administrative in nature is what I call the business side of this that I have to do. Taxes and stuff like that. I just, leave myself a note, update some paperwork. I write everything down so my mind does not have to remember. All I have to do is look at the list and go, can I do something right now? Right in the now. It's the best gift that I could give myself so that I could stay in the precious present moment. Look around you at this moment. What can you see? Try to notice 5 things that you hadn't been aware of in just a few moments ago, such as colors, textures, sounds, or feelings within yourself. What have I not been noticing? It's very hard because I notice everything here. So, I don't know, maybe you can do it. It's not a good place for me to play that game. Maybe if I was in my kitchen or something. Much of our suffering happens outside of this present moment. So when we can train ourselves to become more present, we take ourselves away from a lot of unnecessary pain. Whenever we feel you're caught up in the business of the mind, the way to guide yourself back into the present moment is to focus your attention on your breath. The physical sensations of your body, both are always in the present moment. So this is a great thing. This is a great thing. I would love for you guys to be able to train your brain to do this all the time. You know what I'm talking about. When your mind's going like, woof, 100 miles an hour. We're going 1,000,000 miles away. Over there, over here, everywhere. I want you to come back. I want you to come back here. I want you to take your breath. And concentrate on your hands. I could concentrate on my rings, my nail polish, so pretty. Lilac love. Okay? I don't need to think about that appointment that I didn't make or whatever that I'm, busy worrying about for some reason. Nope. Right now, all I see is nail polish and hands, and they're dry. Maybe I could put some cream on it. Yeah, where's the cream? Find the cream. That's in my present moment. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I can put some on. Oh, that feels good. Oh, look at that sensation. That feels good. Let's concentrate on the breath again. In. Oh, feels really good to take a deep breath. See what I did there? And it takes less than a minute. And your brain lets it go. That bone that you're stuck on, you know, dog with a bone, with that mind, goes away. Okay? So practice this. Practice this over and over again. Okay? It is thought that anxiety is created by the mind worrying about the future, and depression is created by analyzing the past. Ooh. So by beginning to spend more time exploring the precious present moment, you'll feel more peaceful. So here's a little exercise that she recommends. This is Maud Hurst, Intuitive Whispers. Look around and list out loud five things that you can see. Oh, that's easy. A lamp. I have some nail polishes there you don't see. The elephant that's that I bought because I swear to God the eye was looking at me. It's really cool. My Tarot of Oneness. I love this deck. So a spray is that 5? I think so. 4 things that you can touch. Well, everything here. These cards. This salt lamp. This pen. What else? My coffee cup. Yeah. 3 things that you can hear. Well, I heard my son coughing. I can hear the air purifier in the background, my laptop over here. 2 things that you can smell. Well, not much right now because my nose is a little blocked, but not much. I can't smell. I don't know. I smelled this book. Doesn't smell like much, but 1 thing that you can taste. Oh, coffee. There you go. That's good. Notice how present and peaceful you feel in this moment. See what you mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Now I want you to do the same thing. Now, don't click off of this video, but you can pause it or rewind it and do the same thing. 5 things you can see. Okay? So, let me see here. Let's go to 29. I'm going to list it out. 5 things you can see. 4 things you can touch. 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. And 1 thing you can taste. Brilliant. Beautiful. Fantastic. Perfect. So, next up is this. Whenever you're ready to click back on. Now we're going to talk inflow with money. Love it. 43. Money, money, money. The evil of all things. I love the way I feel like this pride can be considered evil. If you're not worrying about the past or the future, it's, you know, you're not doing what you're supposed to. Empathy, understanding others, you should be like, you know, attacking or standing up your ground. I feel that these all things right now in the green spectrum that are considered bad, but they're not. They're not bad. Okay? I said this a long time ago when I began the channel. The only thing that's bad is what you assign bad to. Okay? Everything can be good. Everything can be okay. And I'm not talking about hurting other people. That has nothing to do with this. These are man-made, this is bad. You know? Wanting wealth is bad. But wealth means something different to everybody. We're going to look at that in abundance here. But inflow with money is not millions, but if you, I got my little meager paycheck from YouTube. I'm so happy and grateful for it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay? And I'm grateful every time I get a new subscriber and I see in your comments somebody that I haven't seen before, especially in these videos. Absolutely. I'm so happy. Because I know that person will watch, give me more view time, give me a few cents here and there. So it's a good. I give, you listen, Hopefully that empowers you. You're going, I totally understand. I'm going to use this to my best knowledge. And I gave you a view time. I gave you a little bit of watch time, a little bit of ad revenue. That's going to help you. We're all helping each other. It's a big circle of give. Okay? And I feel wealthy. I feel in flow with money. Then I feel like, and the trick of it is that to be happy with $1,000 or 10 cents. Any money I make, I'm so happy with it. Because I made it. And I made it feeling good. It feels good to have it. Okay? Yes, I could use more, of course. Who couldn't? Who wouldn't? Well, you know, even if it was just, it's because it's hard to live with the amounts that I get. That's all I mean. You know, if I get like $100, it's hard to live on that amount right now. And the way this planet is run, it's very difficult. You know, you need help. But, you know, if I made, you know, what is it, 1,000, couple thousand now to, you know, to pay, you know, lighting and taxes and all of that, I would be great. I don't think I would, yeah, I think it'd be like, I don't need more than this. I'm good. I can live with this. And I'm hoping to get back there at one point one day, right? With different things, with maybe books, projects, groups, whatever. So every time I do successfully go forward with something, I'm in flow with money. But a lot of people will say, oh, it's evil. And it's usually people, I want millions, you know. Most of us don't necessarily need millions. We could have significantly less, and if we do more with it and do good with it, we could feel a very great level of peace with it. Do you understand? Not only would it feel good to get it, you would be able to do better things with it. You would be able to buy things that you care about, give to people that you care about, make this place a better place with it, instead of just all the greed and power that we usually see from every figure in the world. Okay? So it would be so nice to have somebody who just like, you know, going, yeah, I'm in flow with money and all's well. You know, like, yeah, whatever I get is good. It's fine. You know. But let me get this straight, okay? Money is not evil. It's what people do with it. It's when money is used as a power method of manipulation. Money is just a thing. Money is just a thing we use to get things we need. Okay, that's it. That's all it is. Okay? So, many talented, hardworking, or dream chasing are postponed from reaching their dreams because of the money stories they tell themselves. Yeah, your subconscious beliefs around prosperity and what it means to find success will hinder or help your ability to rake in material abundance. Are you aligned with the sacred flow of money? Can good people be rich? Do you give and receive money easily? Do you believe that money is the root of the problem or symptom of it? Step into this flow by actively seeking positive feelings around wealth, remembering that your money mindset is deep breath, very often a reflection of your own self-worth. Ooh, touché. Align your beliefs around how your energy should be bountifully compensated, and your bank account in return will align with this model of reality. Exactly. Exactly. Okay? If that feels uncomfortable, it's time to dig into why, sweet creator, and to engage in some energetically rich abundance thinking so that you can get yourself into the flow of prosperity. This will bolster a sustainable environment for your creations and allow you to work and thrive as the best version of you. Money is never the root of your problem. It never is. How does this statement make you feel? If you could rewrite your money story, what would it be? There you go. And we're just going to shift into, because the word abundance was brought in. There it is. There's abundance. Okay? What does abundance mean to you? I would say all of these things are abundance. present moment, your relationship with money, being empathetic, and being proud and happy with yourself. These are all abundance. But in a split second, they could fly away like these balloons and be gone and be nothing and be evil. The things that we've been told. You're prideful. Why should I be empathetic towards somebody? They're being mean. They're being a-holes. Why should I have any empathy for an a-hole? Do you ever look at somebody who's like constantly just trying to be in a power mode? And you know, you can insert any name you want here, but I'm not going to. They're always like pecking at people. They're always triggering people. They're always like in a power, money, hungry, I need to rule the world. Do you ever stop and feel sorry for that individual? I do. I look at these people and I think, at what point did nobody show you the love that you are obviously looking for? I can't make you love me, so I'm going to force you to. I'm going to lie, cheat, manipulate. I'm going to promise you things that I can't possibly make happen. I'm a strong arm. I'm going to do everything. And you know what? All I feel, my heart breaks. Because all I see is somebody who really maybe at some point in their life needed a hug. Needed to be rocked in a rocking chair and told that they were special and loved and cared for. And that they were okay. Right? They're looking outwardly for things and reacting badly all of their lives because something critical was missing. And it goes for everybody you see out there who are flapping their wings and making noise. The funny part of it is even if they're public figures, and you would send them love, maybe you would even say, hey, you know, I wish that you had gotten the hug that you needed. They're so on a path of destruction that they wouldn't even stop to really understand that there were people in the world who were at one point or several points willing to send them or give them that love. But we all know that until they feel it inside of themselves, it doesn't matter if everybody gives it to them. They will always be looking for it. They will always be vying for your attention of how great they are. Amazing, huh? So, to get back to it. Money, power, empathy. If you can empathize. You may not still agree with that person, but you could actually see where it comes from. You can see the energy. Yeah. So, abundance, beautiful card, beautiful, beautiful card. You have many things of abundance. Don't let them fly away, okay? Keep them in your view. Keep them in your view. Keep them in your view right here, okay? This reading is all about contemplating innovatively and looking at where all of these things are, okay? These are your building blocks of things, okay? You don't, that's what it's talking about. You don't see them as failings. You don't see these as failings. You don't see them as cups fallen down. You see them as opportunities. How do I put those cups back up? How do I turn this into something that's actually going to help me? Instead of disappointment, sadness, loss, hurt, confusion, suffering, I'm going to adjust this Instead of seeing all of these things as trappings, as boundaries, as restrictions, see them as opportunities, building blocks. Contemplation of better things right here. Two of Wands. I'm looking, I'm seeing. This is what you're seeing. I love this. I'm going to leave this here because I think this is great. This is what you're seeing. Look, you're looking out the window. That's what you're seeing right there. So, I want you to sit right now, look into your heart, and stop calling things names as bad, good. See them as wisdom, learning, possibilities, opportunities. I want you to take one thing right now, like maybe your idea of money or your idea of pride, being proud of yourself, and tell me how you're going to turn that into something positive in your life. Okay? That normal way of thinking, and I want you to tell me, I'm proud of myself. I'm a strong person. Yeah. I'm going to start first. Here we go. And then I'm going to let you go. I am proud of myself. Some days when I do this and I see how human or, how very, how a bad, sometimes I don't do my humaning very well. But I learn a lot. But sometimes when I'm, human mom or wife, and I say or do the wrong thing, I come here and I feel, how could you be telling people these things? Even if it's not just, it's energetically brought in. It's almost like a separate part, It's like being really good at your job, even if you're not great at home. And by no means am I like terrible, but, I feel very human sometimes. I judge myself very harshly. I'm proud of myself because when I step in it, I usually realize it quite soon. And I try to make amends. And I try to tell people that I understand. And then I empathize and realize that they're not perfect either. And they don't always do the right things. And sometimes they actually triggered me. So it's not all on me. But they're allowed to have their journeys. They're allowed to understand. They're allowed to see. They're allowed to step in it. And they allow me to do the same. They allow me to apologize. I'm very proud of the work that I do here. It's all based in the heart. It's all based to help you grow. It's all based in using wisdom to get somewhere, to do something. I feel better already. Now I'm going to take deep breaths, be in the present moment. I'm going to touch and feel this cool, beautiful salt lamp right here. I'm going to think of all the people who come and watch this right now, who are supporting me, who are supporting themselves. I'm going to feel the abundance come in, all sorts. I'm going to let those restrictions go. I'm going to let those building blocks rise. And I'm going to look at the horizon and see just how many of those that I utilized today. I want you to do the same right now. If you're interested in any more videos, I'll be posting a link right here. Also, my other channel, Life Path Number Tarot. If you don't know where your life path number is, click on this. There's a video explaining it. You'll also get to see my face if you haven't. Thanks a lot. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.